We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Monday's HOTBEAT on January 10th, 2022. We have started with the song called Zero Attitude by Soyu, Aizwan, and featuring PH1. Anyways, hello to all of our HOTBEAT family. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Today is Monday. Let's get started. It is the beautiful, beautiful start of the week. Although I have a little side story about Monday. Here in Korea, there's a word that we use to express the hardships of working on Mondays. Yes, the start of the week. Although it is the start of the week, everyone starts not as fresh and be like, yay! It usually starts with, yay, it's Monday. I have to work now, you know? It's that kind of feeling that we always get. So, there's a term here in Korea that we use for those kind of days. It's called 월요병. So, 월요병. Kind of like Monday's sickness. Monday's, I don't know, illness. So, something like that it's called. And usually, you know, people tend to have a really hard time with 월요병, Monday sickness, because it's just like, I don't know, it feels like every single Monday, although it is the start of a new week, we don't usually start fresh, but we start like, because the weekend's over, no more resting, but now we have to work again, right? Especially for those who work full time, who have like a real, you know, big jobs out there in the companies and whatnot. So there are some things that workers tend to do or take actions for them to really, really get over this Monday's sickness. So this is what it is. Usually they buy stuff or they buy their items on Friday so that they get their delivery packages on Monday, so they feel more uplifted on Mondays. So that's one of the things that they do. And yes, I actually would be really happy if I got something like a delivery package today after I finish all my work today. I think it'll be a really nice way to finish my day. I think that's the reason. It feels like you're getting like a gift, you know? So a gift for yourself. But I've never gotten, well, actually, I don't calculate the dates these days for the delivery packages, because sometimes, although you might order it on Friday, it might come like on Wednesday, or it might come on Tuesday. It's not exactly it's going to come on Monday. Yes, so I really don't calculate the dates these days. I used to do that a lot when I was in college, though. Yeah, not now. Anyways, so I'm sure all of our HOTBEAT listeners also have their own ideas on how they get over their Monday's sickness. If you guys have any messages that you want to talk to me about, please do send them in. You can always send them in for Ssup or, you know, our Sunday segment, More Than a Line. All right, anyways, we'll now listen to a song, and I'll be back with Jane for a Monday segment, OMG Lyrics. Everyone stay tuned. We have a song to listen to. It is called Call You Up by Park Ji-hoon featuring Ihai. A hot debate session about K-pop lyrics. OMG lyrics. The energizer of HOTBEAT, the one and only Jane. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yes. How are you, Jane?
I am doing great. How are you?
I am actually also doing great. It is the 10th day here in 2022. We have obviously we've done much in the month already for January, I'm sure.
Yes.
There's this thing called I forgot the word in Korean. I can't remember the expression. It's like usually you put like resolutions for the new year, right? And then you actually try them out for like 3 days and then you fail. Yes. 작심삼일. Yeah, I learned that the last time and I already forgot this word. But what do you think? Do you think this is like real? You think like after 3 days of the resolutions, you're just over it?
Yeah, kind of. So there's a point where I was really, really like looking forward to the New Year's and, you know, writing up your resolutions and whatnot. And then later on, I find out, you know what? Like, you don't really like follow them.
I know.
So I kind of stopped making a resolutions list because it tends to be the same every year for me. So yeah, I just put my mentality just fixed on the same
Right,
resolution.
right. Okay, so what could be like one big example of like a one resolution?
Well, obviously everyone knows that I work out pretty much
Of
every day,
course,
but I'm
yes.
trying to not do that as much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I try to tell myself, like, Jane, take a chill pill.
Take a chill pill.
Take
Stop
a
working
chill
out every
pill.
morning.
Yes.
Yes. Stop being so healthy.
Yeah. And also, try not to be like such a hot-headed person and like, in other words, like think more, more self-reflection. And yeah.
Huh. Okay. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that you're like the person that it's in that moment. Like you have to do it. You know,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to do
So
it.
I try to like do the opposite of what I'm like.
Interesting.
Yeah, so every year I'm always telling myself, okay, Jane, become a better person. No,
More
being hot-tempered.
intuitive,
Yeah.
right? Be calmer. Think about it more. Critical thinking. There. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
But that never works.
It never works. Yeah. I actually try to be the opposite of you.
Oh.
I'm a very critical thinker. I overthink everything. So actually this year I've been trying to be more impulsive.
Ah.
Yeah, I try to be like, oh, whatever. Okay. I'll be like, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I try to be more cool.
Yeah.
I don't like the word cool because it sounds like it's like, oh, I'm cool. I'm so cool. No, I mean, like, I'm being like,
more like relaxed.
exactly.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Just do it. Like, wow, okay, let's do it. That kind of
Yeah.
like, personality. I'm trying to create more of that in my body.
Yeah, I think that's also very much needed.
It is needed. All right. So now that you're always here, and obviously we talk about your marriage and all that stuff, relationships a lot. Yeah. So I have one more thing that we have to talk about. So one American man. Oh, what's wrong with my pronunciation? Who married a Korean woman has given this useful advice to other American men who have married a Korean woman like he did. So this is what it is. If you somehow get the balls to ask your wife to go out drinking with your buddies and she says, 알아서 해, don't go. 알아서 해 and 알았어 해 are two completely different things. Right, so 알았어 해 means, okay, go on, go drinking with your buddies, you're fine. But 알아서 해 means, you are dead if you walk out of the door. So don't do it, don't fall for the trap.
Huh.
Do you agree with this guy?
A little, yes and no. I mean, it really depends on how you say it. So
That's
like,
true, that's
even
true.
if you say 알았어 해, like for my husband, like whatever I say, like he's still very, very like tensed.
Because usually I would imagine Jane saying it, 알았어 해. It kind of like
Yeah,
that feeling.
like go on. Let's see. Like you try.
Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get from your your tone, right?
Yeah.
What about 알아서 해?
알아서 해 for me is more like I don't care. Yeah. Which also
Kind of like the opposite here,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay.
so my husband, no matter what I say, he's always tense and he's always like asking me one more time. Are you sure? I'm just like, 알았어 해. And he's like, what? Are you sure? Or if I say, 알았어 해. He's like, wait, let me ask one more time.
Right. I get it. Yeah. No, but I see what you mean. Like, 알아서 해. Yeah, like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that part. And 알았어 해. It's more like,
Let's see what
happens if you do that.
Yeah. So I kind of agree, kind of don't agree with the man.
I get what you mean. Okay. So that was a little side story, a little, I guess, warm up for me and Jane for today's OMG lyrics because we always have an amazing song to listen to. But before that, Jane is going to explain to us what OMG lyrics is.
All right, so OMG Lyrics is a segment where Howon and I check out the lyrics of a K-pop song and have a debate about its story. And then we also talk about other songs that go well with the narrator of the lyrics or choose a response song to that song. You can also look forward to see what songs Howon and I select.
Okay, then let's finally begin OMG Lyrics. Jane, what is the song for today's debate?
I actually like today's song.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very controversial song. PD님, music cue.
Very bouncy.
Yeah. I love her voice.
I know. Yeah.
It's a fun song.
I know. So today's song is 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐 Vanishing Paycheck by Stella Jang.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys all know her voice. So please, Jane, let's introduce the song to all of our happy listeners.
Okay, so 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐 Vanishing Paycheck is Stella Jang's 2017 song.
Okay.
Now, she made the song when she had a corporate job before becoming a singer.
Oh, so she knows exactly what the lyrics is about, huh?
Yeah, she knows the feeling,
Yeah.
all how all workers would feel.
So, Vanishing Paycheck. I like that title of the song.
Me too.
Okay, so let's explain to our listeners what the lyrics say in English.
All right, so let me introduce to you all today's part of the song.
Uh-huh.
So it starts with 어서 와요. 곧 떠나겠지만 잠시나마 즐거웠어요. Come quickly. Although you'll leave soon, it was fun for a while.
Uh-huh.
잘 가세요. 하지만 다음엔 좀 오래오래 머물다 가요. See you. But next time stay for quite a long time before you go. 난 매일 손꼽아 기다려. 한 달에 한 번 그댈 보는 날. I look forward to it every day, that one day a month that I see you.
All right.
가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. Please fill up my poor heart. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만 although you disappear in the blink of an eye, 볼 때마다 아름답네요. You're beautiful every time I see you.
Uh-huh.
가지 마요. 난 그대 없으면 말 그대로 거지란 말이에요. Don't leave. If I don't have you, you might as well call me a beggar. 메마른 내 통장에 단비 같은 너. You're like a welcome rain to my parched bank account. 언제쯤에야 자유로울 수 있나? When will I be free? 난 그대 없인 살 수 없어. I can't live without you. 왜 자꾸 나를 두고 멀리 가? Why do you keep leaving me far behind? So, in the beginning, of the lyrics, it seems like she's saying this to her lover.
Yeah, like a person. I thought it
Yeah.
was like a person, right?
And this whole time, later on, you realize she's talking to her paycheck.
So it's a message to her paycheck or your paycheck who just vanished from your bank account in the blink of an eye. Vanishing Paycheck. That's what the title is about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into this. We actually have a question.
Yes.
Holly and Jane, until what age did you receive allowances from your parents?
I think after I graduated uni. Yeah,
it
actually,
stopped.
I was very, very fortunate because, when I went to uni, a lot of my friends would have like part-time jobs. Whereas for me, I actually didn't work until after I graduated. So I was very lucky. Yeah, I had a lot of help and support from my parents.
Oh, that's good.
What about you?
Actually, I guess it's the same for me. Although, actually in college, there was this one time where I did not get allowances because I was part-time job worker.
Yeah.
I worked a lot. I didn't study. I worked a lot.
Oh, no.
The moment class finishes, I would go work. And then I would come back home. I'll be like tired. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of my friends were like that too.
Yeah. And, well, first and mostly, I was not a good student. I don't like studying.
Hard work. You weren't that hardworking.
Yeah, I don't like studying. So I wouldn't do a lot of work, but I would literally work,
Right.
I would go part-time jobs. I worked at a cafe. I worked at a PC room. I worked at restaurants in the kitchen, even in the, what do you call it? what do you call it? Where you wash the dishes.
Oh, right,
I was like
yeah.
a wash dishing guy. You know?
Yes.
I had that job as well. But anyways, yeah, I was even like a supporter for a chef once. Yeah, I would be like beside her and she would like do all the food. I'll be like preparing everything for her.
Oh,
Yeah, I did that.
interesting.
Yeah, I did that as well. But anyways, yeah, I get this like allowances. Fun fact is that although I haven't graduated yet, so I still have that on hold. But these days, I don't get allowances, but I get what do you call those? Like 용돈.
I like on those special occasions.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, kind of like a pocket money on
Pocket,
yeah.
yeah, I think pocket money will be a good word. Yeah, I do get pocket money from my parents sometimes. You know, because right now I'm not like literally, earning money.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, I remember like obviously with my parents, the reason why they made the decision of giving me allowance even when I was in uni and not making me work part-time jobs was so that I focus on my studies.
On your studies, yes. That's usually the way. I mean, that's usually the reason why your parents support you
But
through
that never
college.
works.
So that's what I said. So I was like, Dad, Mom and Dad, I'm gonna pay for my rent. I'm gonna pay for everything. Just pay for my first deposit. I think that's what you call for the house.
Right.
But for like rent, I pay for my own food, clothes, everything. I pay for my own. And then for college, what do you call it? The
College
tuition fee.
Yeah.
I even also paid for half of that.
Whoa.
No, actually, almost full of that.
Wow.
Because during summertime, I would earn that money. I would be like, literally, yeah.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, but,
I mean, sometimes I wonder, if I went back and I had to work like part-time jobs, I wonder what I'd be like.
what would you be working at?
I'm not sure. Probably like
Restaurants?
or like, because I remember a lot of my friends would work at like clothing brands. So maybe that too.
I think you would be a really good, assistant clerk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll be like, nah, that doesn't work for you. Go change or something. I don't know.
I might be like the scary one. Scares everyone off.
Yeah. All right. So another one is some married couples share their bank accounts while others have separate bank accounts. What about, Jane? What's up with you and your husband? How do you do this? Like bank accounts.
We do actually have a shared bank account. And we deposit money in that account,
Right.
like a fixed amount every month.
Right.
However, I don't. So I know a couple of couples, my friends. They would take all their husband's money.
Oh,
And then they
you
would
give them
like a
allowances.
certain yeah. But I don't really do that because there's a saying. Have you ever heard of the term "what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine"?
Oh, mi casa es tu casa. Yeah. That's in Spanish.
Yeah, so I have that like mentality, and my husband also kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
So because he's got that fixed in his mind, even if he spends money, he would always check with me. So I don't really
That's a
like.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see why you married your husband.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen so many couples do, as you were saying in the beginning, how like they get always like allowances, and they let the wife, manage the whole bank account situation, although they might have separate accounts. I get that situation as well because sometimes men tend to be more, I don't know, instinctive when spending money.
I totally
I'll be
get
like,
that.
yeah, I have the money, so
Yes.
card, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, we actually did have a phase. Like, so in the beginning
Oh, you
in our
did
marriage.
have a phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
He started like buying a lot of things.
Oh no.
And it's like all these sports stuff. And I'm always asking him, like,
Well,
do you need it?
this? Yeah.
You already have something similar to this. And then eventually he just
right.
felt guilty. So he would always check.
Okay, I see. That's good. But actually, I think that's a good thing. He's checking up on you. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. Okay. All right, so we'll now listen to the song for today's OMG lyrics. Happy listeners, I'll be back and we'll be actually discussing about this topic a little bit more in detail. The song is, again, 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐, Vanishing Paycheck by Stella Jang. This is HOTBEAT and I am DJ Howon. You're listening to our Monday segment OMG Lyrics with Jane. So, we are talking about our good song here by Stella Jang, 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐, Vanishing Paycheck, which means paycheck all spent and gone in the blink of an eye. That's what the whole lyrics is about. And Stella Jang right here is actually, I guess, using the paycheck as a person. You know, she's objectifying that paycheck as a person. But anyways, I think we should move on and talk a little bit more about the situation here and the topic. So, how are you managing your finances? Jane, what about you?
I mean, we've talked about this before, but I don't really spend a lot. Like, I don't shop as much as before.
Yeah.
So when I got like
before meaning, you know, getting married, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, actually way before that too. So when
Okay.
my parents gave me, you know, allowances
Uh-huh.
and whatnot, I would just like spend it without really thinking much. Only because, you know, that's not my money.
Right.
But then eventually once I started working and stuff, I realized more and more like later on, I'm just like, oh, where are my savings? Where the numbers gone so down within like a week or two after I get my paycheck. So that's where I realized, I need to stop.
Interesting.
So that's where, you know, when I go shopping online, I always check for like the best deal. Always ask myself, do I need it?
Is this on sale?
Yeah, is this on
1 plus
sale?
1? You know, I get it.
What about you?
Yeah.
How are you managing?
Well, obviously, I haven't like had a paycheck yet. I've never. Obviously, I have gotten money for like working for like part-time jobs and for like, you know, summer work and all that stuff, but I haven't actually had like a paycheck. You know what I mean? Like literally worked at a company, worked very diligently for a month, and then got it on the day of the payment. You know, and I would get the money. I'll be like, oh, it's the paycheck day, you know, payment day, and I'll be like so happy about it. I've never had that experience yet. Yeah, and obviously since, you know, I work as an artist, I probably don't think I will have a paycheck. Although I will have, you know, money given to me, but I don't think I will ever have like a monthly paycheck.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Not like the fixed amount, right?
Yeah, it's not fixed. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know that feeling. And so I'm a really bad person in terms of like finances and like savings. You would never see me, you know, saving money, like literally. I would always be using all of my money, literally.
I think everyone kind of either went through that phase once or, you know, still going through that phase.
Yeah, I am still going through that phase. And so my sister, since she's like a, you know, worker, so she works like monthly and she gets those payments. She always scolds at me. She always tells me, why can't you manage your money more? But she doesn't get it that I haven't actually had like a regular payment, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I wouldn't know exactly if I should save it or if I should spend it. I don't know that kind of feeling, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so I just use it.
I remember like when I first started working, after I get my paycheck, I would like go kind of wild with the paycheck to celebrate how hard I work. And
Today is gogi party day. You know, let's go eat meat.
but yeah, now I don't do that as much.
No, I get what you mean. Yeah, usually that happens on the day of the payment, right? Yeah. This is so funny. All right, so I have a story for you, Jane. So Minhyuk of Monster X once said, "Having a hobby costs money, but I spare no money on my hobbies." So Minhyuk spends as much as money as he wants to on art supplies such as paint because he loves painting. So, Jane, what do you spare no money on?
I think you already know this.
Oh, yes, sports gear. Yeah. I mean, what else is there for Jane, you know?
Actually, sports things, supplements, health supplements, and also any channels.
Channels.
Like, so I know I'm not allowed to say the channel's
Oh,
name, but
okay,
there
yeah.
are like certain cable channels
Uh-huh.
where they play like sports.
Oh.
Yeah, so like the fixed channels, they
Uh-huh.
sometimes they don't play
Play
like the
the one that
leagues
you
that
want
I want to
wanna
watch.
watch. Right.
So I would always subscribe.
Subscription to channels for sports.
Yeah, I do that.
Wow, so it's not only the gear that we're talking about here, Hobby Family. This is literally like, subscription to those like sports channels.
Yeah, because it's those leagues that kind of hype me up.
Uh-huh. I
And-
usually hear about like those subscriptions to like movie channels, but I've never heard about,
Oh, I got
sports
that
channels.
too.
Oh, you have that too? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, I get it. For me, I actually don't spare money on food.
Ooh, food. I
Yeah,
think I agree with you on that
I
too.
don't, pay, what do you call it? Like lay back
Uh-huh.
on those like foods expenditures.
Yes, I mean food is like the reason why you live.
Exactly. We live to eat and be alive.
It's what cheers you up after like a days
Yeah.
of hard work.
Yeah.
Go back home and you cook yourself some good meal.
Yeah. So if you're actually gonna have like even though I might be on a, sometimes I might be on a diet and I have to eat a salad, why don't you eat a good salad? I don't
Yeah.
spend a lot of money on it.
Or sometimes you might want to have that day off of going on diet.
I know.
So you spend more money on some good meat.
Of course, or some chicken. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's me, and well, obviously Jane as well. But Jane, because you have a regular job, you get a paycheck on the same day of every month, correct?
Yes.
So what's the first thing you do when you get your paycheck?
I mean, obviously I would
Mm-hmm.
buy some food,
Of course,
groceries,
Of course.
see what I need.
But is there
Yeah.
like a special expenditure that happens like the moment you get your paycheck?
I think because for me and my husband, we have like Friday night, woo woo, kind of
Oh,
like.
you do. Okay.
We
okay.
have that special day, and basically what we do is Friday is the only day we allow ourselves to order food.
Oh.
Like delivery. So Friday is the only day I don't cook,
Uh-huh.
whereas every other days
Uh-huh,
I cook.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. That's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Having like a cheat day, right?
Yeah,
like
kind of.
Kind of like a cheat day, right?
Chill day.
Like a chill day, yeah. That's good. I would like to have those kind of days if I ever do get married and have that kind of situation. Yeah, having deciding on a day where we will order in food and be very relaxed.
Right. So even if like let's say I get my paycheck, if it's on a Friday, then that's a lot better.
Of course.
More reason to
Of course,
order.
of course.
But let's say I get my paycheck on like a Wednesday or like a Monday. I just go, all right, we got our paychecks. What should we like order on Friday night?
Ah.
So that week where we get our paycheck, we would order like expensive, nice food.
I like that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. If
Yeah.
I ever get married, well, let's hope so. But if I do get married, I will have that a day as well. I like that cheat day. Okay, so we always have our fixed monthly payments, right? We have like phone bills. We also have like insurance premiums.
Yes.
Janie's like, yes, I know it happens all the time. So, I mean, what else are those monthly expenditures? Is there anything else?
I think, like I said, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels.
All right.
That's one. Insurance. Oh my goodness, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, I also don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. Do you get the letter, the mail posted to your house every month?
Not to me, though. Yeah, not to me, but I know what that is. The insurance. Yeah.
So I open it up, or not even open it up. I get the mail. I'm like, oh, I have to pay for my insurance.
Yeah.
Not a really nice feeling, but I mean, we still get the support because we're paying our insurance. Phone bills. So lately I've been kind of going a little wild on my phone. So I would use up all my data a little earlier
Than usual.
than usual. So I would add like, or I would have to pay a little
A little bit more extra.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you can always, there are, well, actually, we don't want to go into this too deeply but you can always get another plan and then you
Yeah.
can get more data.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the unlimited one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know I could be like that.
No, but I think unlimited ones are very necessary for workers, especially.
Yeah.
You always are going to be outside, so you want to have your 5G on
Right,
all
right,
the time, right? I don't know. That's my opinion. I actually downgraded mine. I used to be unlimited, but then I realized because since I always am on my practice room, I always have Wi-Fi.
Ah, yeah.
Although I might be outside.
One of the best things in Korea is having access to Wi-Fi wherever you go.
Yeah. So I usually am at my practice room or in the radio or somewhere else, but rarely somewhere else. Usually practice room and home. But both places have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I really need unlimited the data?
The plan, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no, maybe I should downgrade it a little bit. And so I downgraded it.
Huh.
Yeah. And it works fine.
All right, I need to learn
Yeah.
from you.
Okay, so there was this one time when Ivan was our special host. He once talked about this in the intro one day. He added up all the subscription fees that he pays every month. For example, Netflix, the YT Premium, music streaming services for etc. I think he paid a lot.
I'm not surprised.
I know. I'm pretty sure you're not surprised, but you also have a huge amount of payments for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely not the music streaming services.
Uh-huh.
But I've recently subscribed myself for the Diz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ooh, my goodness. I am in love with the channel. It's
I see.
a lot of movies.
A lot of movies to watch. I actually, it's so funny because the Netflix app it's so funny because it changes all the time.
Yeah.
Like movies and dramas disappear.
Yeah.
And I was looking for one that I watched on the Netflix app last time. It was gone. I was like, now where do I have to subscribe
Let
to
me
get
guess.
that
Did it
drama
move
back?
to the Diz?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a Diz or I don't know if it moved to another application. But I was like, do I have to subscribe to another application as well now? I was shocked.
Yeah.
Like literally shocked.
So that's why you need both.
Yeah.
Because they switch.
They do.
Yeah.
Gosh. The way people earn money. All right, anyways. We have to now listen to a song, guys. The song we're listening to now is a song that our writer has picked for us that goes with today's OMG lyrics. The song she picked was 일하러 가야 돼, Gotta Go to Work by Beast. Okay, so the reason why she picked the song is, she says, my dream is to work hard, save up a lot of money, and live in a house with a garden with a golden retriever.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one. Okay, so we're going to listen to the song and we'll be back with more of our Hotbeat. This is Hotbeat's DJ Howon, and you're listening to our Mondays segment OMG Lyrics. Today we talked about the song called 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐, Vanishing Paycheck by Stella, Jang, correct? Okay, so we obviously heard our writer's pick now, and now we are going to listen to my pick and James' pick for today's theme. So
Yes.
the song that I chose, guys, was called Workaholic or Workaholic by 볼빨간 사춘기. And the reason I chose this song is because literally we tend to be very workaholics to get our payment checks, right? So
Yes.
and the reason why they vanish so much is because we work and because we spend. So
Yeah,
here
you
we go.
work
Yeah.
and then you release your stress,
Yeah.
but then you have to work again.
Again.
It's like a cycle.
It's a cycle. So I'm saying workaholics. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what happens.
All right, so the song that I picked for today is called Work From Home by Fifth Harmony featuring Ty Dolla $ign. The reason why I picked this is, obviously these days people do work from home.
They do. Lots of people do. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the lyrics is not about that, but
you just wanted to use the title of the song, huh?
yeah, just wanted to use a title. I thought
Okay.
it was because even in the song they go work, work, work.
Right,
so
right.
I just thought, oh, this is the song that just popped up my mind.
Okay.
And I'm also wondering, like, how many people are listening to this, especially now?
True.
It's weird.
True. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be listening to those two songs very soon. But now it is time for us to wrap up OMG lyrics. Jane, I'm sure you had lots of fun today talking about that.
Yes.
Yes. Those payments, very relatable for especially Jane. Not for me a little bit, but yeah.
But
more
there
for
was
Jane.
still some frustration coming from you.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, even though I do get, I guess allowances from my company, but I still do get that. But yeah, it's hard to manage those money. It's always hard to manage money.
Yes.
So
always,
hard.
always.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be sending off Jane with the song recommended by Howon first. So Workaholic by 볼펜을 사춘기, and then we'll listen to Work From Home by Fifth Harmony featuring the Thai dollar sign. So Jane, I will be seeing you next week, right?
Yes. See you next week.
Alrighty, good. Now it is time for us to wrap up part 1, moving on to part 2 with this last song. The song is Love Me, Love You by Lucy and Lee Soo-hyun.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Heartbeat, heartbeat.
Welcome to the second hour of HOTBEAT. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Now for part 2, we have our three actually daily segments. It is Ssup, the TMI Quiz, Who Knows, and also That's the Reason. So guys, stay tuned. We have 2 songs to listen to now. They are I Fall in Love by 하성운 and 너만 보여, I Can Only See You by Wendy and 슬기. Hola, Ssup. Hello, everyone. How was your day today? What did you see, feel, eat, and talk about? Happy Fam, it is time for you guys to be the main protagonists for the messaging. Yes, we'll talk about your life stories with me, DJ Howon, here on Hola Ssup. Very looking forward to it. So today's, Ssup story, it is going to be from Jellycita from Peru. Okay, Jellycita, let's see her message. Jellycita says, Hi, Howon. I am new to messaging. My name is Jennifer and everyone knows me as Jellycita. I am from Guacho, Peru, and I recently joined the fandom. Now, I am an every now, and I hope you remember me from today. Of course I will, Jennifer. I know you have a super memory of those who write to you, and you are very good to us. I hear how do you answer to us through the voice messages that the girls record in Gozu's chat. So when you read to someone of us, and although I don't really have internet, I wanted to send you a message, so Fanny is helping me sending the message. Nice to meet you. I hope we have a beautiful memories together. Greetings from Peru, says Jellycita from... Okay. All right, Jellycita. Thank you so much for sending in your message. Yes. I guess lots of fans have been coming, everys from Peru since last year because obviously we've had 2 viral videos going on our YT channel that many, many people have watched. And one of the biggest, audiences for our videos were actually from Peru. And I was really, really surprised because obviously I lived in Peru for such a long time and I love Peru. I love the people there. I have my oldest best friend is someone who lived in Peru. Actually, no, she is from Peru, right? She lives in Canada now. But anyways, yeah. I actually don't know exactly where Guacho is because I don't think that's the state. I want to say state. The city? Yeah, like Lima or like, Ica or I don't know what else is there. Wow, I can't remember. Or like wow, I can't remember the names, but like, the places, the cities, right? So, let me know where you're from, Jellycita, a little bit more specifically. I would love to know where you're from. I lived in Lima, so, obviously I know all the Peruvian vibe. And good. I really like how you have sent in your messages because I really want our listeners to send in many messages for Ssup especially and introduce themselves so that all the Hoppy listeners and the Hoppy fam know who you are when you send in your message next time and they're like not surprised. So we know who you are and where you're from. That's a good thing. And I don't know exactly what the recording thing is going on in Gosu's chat. I know that our Gosu family always are very participative and listen to HOTBEAT all the time. They translate their own version of the HOTBEAT and they talk about it and be like, yeah, this is what Howon is talking about. But I actually did not know that you guys recorded, so that will be fun. Maybe you might have like a collection of the whole HOTBEAT radio sessions until now. It's almost been 2 years. Wow. Right. In the month of March, I think that will be my second anniversary here on HOTBEATs. Anywho, all right. True. Let's make beautiful memories here on HOTBEAT together with Jellycita. So thank you. All right. I will be sending you my selfie through the email as Give Jellycita, so check your email address, okay? And you can ask actually the Gosu family or your other friends on Hoppy Fam to let you know how to do that. Thank you very much. All right. So, we shall listen to a song now, and I'll be back with the TMI quiz. Who knows? The song is Do It Like This by P1 Harmony. From K-stars to K-culture that's now the center of the world, we solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI quiz, who knows? Now, starting our second daily segment, it is time for the TMI quiz. So, Hoppy fam, if you know the answer as we go through the quizzes, don't forget, we have 2 ways that you can send in your answers. We have our Hoppy's website send message board, or you can always DM our Instagram ID as Hoppy0409. When you do send in your answers, don't forget to write quiz in front of them, okay? Very good. So from Monday through Sunday, we will draw one winner among those who answer correctly. That person will be receiving my selfie as a gift through the email. And the winners will be announced after our Sunday show ends on our announcement board. So please do check it out. All right. So TMI quiz, who knows for today? This is the question we have. Jay Park has announced that he will be resigning from the CEO position of AOMG. OMG. In his new song To Life, which was released right at the beginning of the new year, he confessed, "Even people who are 20 years older than me can call me Mr. CEO. I'm just Jay Park, and I've been just Jay Park ever since I was born. Now everyone will look forward to artist Jay Park." I guess I actually understand why he wanted to resign from the CEO position. Okay, so today's quiz is about Jay Park. One time, after a concert, Jay got drunk, pointed to tableau, and said this to people passing by. What did he say? Number 1 is, "Do you know tableau?" Or number 2 is, "This guy is my manager." I think both would be really have been fun to watch. You guys all know that Tableau is the artist or the rapper of the group called Epic High. They've been popular so much in Korea. And I guess they have a friendship together, right? Jay and Tableau do. So, Happy family. I think this is just like a huge guess because I don't know what the answer would be. It could be number 1. Probably Jay was a little bit, too drunk and saying, "Do you know Tableau? Do you know Tableau? Do you know Tableau?" Or number 2 could be like, "This guy is my manager." It could have been a joke because most people that I know in Korea know how Tableau looks like. So, I think both would have been so much fun to see. But anyways, Happy fam, take a guess. What do you think the answer would be? I think I would choose number 1. because that would be like a person who's drunk. Something that they would say. But it could be number two. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here, Hobby fam. Okay. So also you guys should take your guess, or if you do know the answer, please do send in your messages. Okay. All right. Moving on to listening to a song, and I'll be back with That's the Reason. The song is To Life by J Park. Now, moving on to That's the Reason. It is time to listen to 3 songs based on a theme, Happy Fam. Today's, actually, That's the Reason theme is this one. Singers whose stage name is a combination of their English name and their Korean last name. This is actually an interesting and fun theme for today's That's the Reason. Let's just go right into the songs. The first song is going to be John Park. So John and Park, John Park. The song is called 네 생각, Thought of You. The second song is going to be Sam Kim, Sam Kim. Called Makeup featuring Crush. And the third song is Paul Kim, 찬란한 계절, After Summer. So we'll listen to the 3 songs. Again, we're talking about people who have their English name and together with their Korean last name. That's why we have the Park, the Kim, and the Kim. So we'll listen to the songs first and I will talk about them more in detail. So today's That's the Reason were singers whose stage name is a combination of their English name and their Korean last name. That's why we had Chonbak, Sam Kim, and Paul Kim. Okay, very good. Let's talk about Chonbak first. So Chonbak is from Chicago, USA. He's a really, really good English speaker. His real Korean name is called Park Sung-gyu. Wow, really? Sung-gyu? I was not expecting that. Okay. So he debuted as a singer by finishing second in an audition show in Korea in 2010. Huge program. He was so famous because of his tone, especially. I really liked the performance that he did for Man in the Mirror. It's a really good song. You guys should check that out. But anyways, I'm just really surprised. Park Sung-gyu? No wonder they decided to call him Chonbak because Chonbak is way much cooler and way much better. It fits him more than Park Sung-gyu. I think Park Sung-gyu would have been like, who's Park Sung-gyu? Okay, I see. I like John. I like the name John because I used to be also called John in English back when I was in South America. So I didn't use the name, but I used the name when I had to introduce myself in, English sometimes. I was to say John. Usually, obviously, I would go with my Korean name, Howon. And they sometimes mispronounced it like, Owon or like Howon. But anyways, moving on. Second song we had is from Sam Kim. Let's talk about Sam Kim. Sam Kim is from Seattle, USA. His Korean name is called... Really? His Korean name is Kim Gonji. Wow, okay. Very unexpected here. He finished second in an audition show in Korea as well in 2013. Beautiful. I loved him since he started that, show. And I loved his voice and the way he always played the guitar. It was so good. But anyways, in Korean, he writes his name as Sam Kim, not Sam Kim, because there's a famous Korean chef named Sam Kim, and he didn't want to confuse people, so now he uses Sam Kim. But I like the way he used Kim because usually we usually say it Kim, like Kim Yun-soo or Kim Jong-gil, but there's no right pronunciation in English to use Kim, because usually you don't say Kim, but you usually use K, so it's Kim, right? So another unexpected name, Kim Gonji. Wow! I did not expect that from Sam. But anyways, Kim Gonji. I like that name though. Yeah, Gonji, kind of fits him. Okay, moving on to our last artist. It is Paul Kim. Paul Kim is from Gwangju, and he went to middle and high school in New Zealand and went to college in Japan. Wow. Okay. So another fun fact. His stage name is Paul Kim. This name came from his baptismal name, Paulo. So Paulo. Okay, interesting. So that's the reason why Paul Kim is so good with English. He lived in New Zealand for middle school and high school. No wonder. Okay. And he went to college to Japan. I think he should release a Japanese song. I think it would go really well with him. Okay. Very good. So I know lots of people who have lived overseas who use their English name a lot because it's more comfortable. For example, like me as well, if I ever go to like South America, I always tell them, don't call me Howon, just call me Juan because Juan is so much easier for them to pronounce and it's so much easier for to have a conversation with, you know. Howon, it's just hard, but well, thankfully, my name was not as bad as my sister because my sister's name was really hard to pronounce for South Americans and people who lived in you know, English speaking people. So, yeah. I think Korean names sometimes are just too hard to pronounce and use in those places and in those countries. So I guess that's the reason why, you know, Jonbak, Sam Kim, Paul Kim, they all decided to keep their English names with them for their stage names. I think it's more comfortable for them to use those like stage names as that. All right, so good for good for all of us. Yes, really like those three songs we just listened to. So Happy Fam, this is going to be the end of That's the Reason. If you guys have any special playlists that you want to share with all of our Happy Fam, please do so. You can always send them in. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow's That's the Reason. There is something wrong with my pronunciation today, Happy Fam. Sorry about that. All right, moving on. We are going to listen to a song and I'll be back. The song is 남아있어. Now it is time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? Again, the question was this one. After a concert, Jay Park, what did drunk Jay Park say to people passing by while pointing at tableau? Number one was, do you know tableau? And number two was, this guy is my manager. Okay, so the answer is this one. Do you know tableau? Number one is the answer. Yes. Usually that's what happens when you are with like drunk people and like, you know, when you see in those like movies and like dramas, that usually is what happens. If actually people know who that person is. So Jay Park is a very light drinker. He gets drunk very quickly, and so after finishing a concert, he had a little bit of alcohol before going to the airport and got very, very drunk. At the airport, he pointed to tableau and introduced him to people passing by saying, do you know tableau? Do you know tableau? So by the way, he introduced tableau as a chef or a fashion model. Obviously, people would have been surprised because in Korea, usually they know who tableau is. They know his face. So that would have been fun, right? Okay, so that was today's TMI quiz's answer. Hope you guys got it correct. And if you did, again, don't forget to check out the announcement board after Sunday show ends because you might be the winner. Now, moving on, we have two songs to listen to. I'll be back after these songs, Happy Fam. Please stay tuned. The songs are 술이 달다, Love Drunk by Epic Eye featuring Crush and Timing by 선우정아. It is time to wrap up already, Happy Fam. We'll say goodbye with the ending song, 얼음 요새, Ice Fortress by Dear Cloud. I am DJ Howon, your hoodie. Hope you guys had fun with me today here on HOTBEAT. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on HOTBEAT as well. Goodbye.